Good morning, John. It's Monday, July 14th. Oh, wait. Anyway, my name is Josh, and I am, as of a couple weeks ago, an honorary nerd fighter. Your dog is adorable, by the way. He's just so cute. I'm a huge dog person myself, and I had a similar problem where I would have to come up with a new sound to get him to do something cute, and I do have a couple of suggestions for you. Your shrieking sounds were interesting, but if they aren't working for you anymore, there's a lot of different things you can try. First of all, a lot of sounds that we use normally in English, like the Z sound, if you make it loud enough, that flips them out a lot. Even the S sound, S or Z, works a lot. Most sounds where you're forcing air through, like f or even sh, that works a lot, or zh. But your dog hears you talking, obviously, all the time, so those might not work. If they don't, you can try some sounds that we don't have in English. There's a guttural sound that I know is fairly common in German, and it sounds like sh. And to make that, you have to use your uvula in the back of your mouth. I don't know how much you know about that sort of stuff, but it's really not that difficult to make. You just have to configure your tongue so that it forces air past your uvula and makes a similar sound as those same sounds up front. So it should sound like or and your dog probably will like those a lot. There's also a fairly common sound in Hebrew that, although it can be difficult for English speakers to make, does tend to work pretty well on dogs. It's basically the same concept as the first one, the German sound, except that the uvula has to vibrate back and forth for it to work. To make the sound, if you don't know how, just put your tongue as far back in your mouth as you can. You want to use the very back of your tongue and press it up against your uvula, which you can see fairly easily. It helps a lot to look in the mirror and see your uvula before you try to make the sound, just so you kind of get an idea of where it really is, because we don't use it at all in English. But put your tongue up into the back there. Use the back of your tongue to touch it and kind of surround it so that the air has nowhere else to go other than to push it back and forth, and you should get a sound that sounds like or you could use it like before a vowel and make it sound like ha, and that tends to work pretty well. Also, clicks tend to work very well. There's some dental clicks that are done at the front of the mouth that sound like, or there's also the ones on the side. Just do them right here with these teeth right here. You can do that on either side. Or there's the really loud ones which tend to work best with dogs. Those sound like, and there's plenty of other click sounds that work as well. You can also voice any of them. Just make sure your vocal cords are moving while you're doing them. So those will sound like ma, 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 respectively. And those can work as two different sounds a lot of the time, so if you've already used one of them on your dog, you can use the voiced version as well. If none of those work for you, a lot of popping sound, or even that tend to flip them out. So yeah, there's some good ones, so good luck, I wish you well, and we hope to see some more videos of your dog too. He's adorable. Thanks, see you later.